What's up guys, Bloodshed here. So we just got done playing Witch Doctor all day long. Mundunugu is in a really good spot. I will update the softcore build, but what we came across was a tanky version of the build. Everyone really wanted me to make a guide of this since it's a little different. It really focuses on survivability, and then you still get to utilize a lot of the damage of the set. So this is traditionally a very glass cannon playstyle. But this one's really tanky, right? We're utilizing a lot of buffs. So if you don't know, they changed the 6-piece. And again, if anything changes, check the written description for the tanky version of the build. The 6-piece gives you 20,000% damage to Spirit Barrage. And it gives you a percentage equal to 5 times your mana. It does give you a buff when you add mana regen items, but it's not so necessary to have anymore. We even took off Big Bad Voodoo from the set and added the frightening aspect for 50% armor. So this is the hardcore version. This is probably what I'm going to be playing on hardcore when I do my hardcore solo self-found series. So you get 50 from here, you get 100 from Soul Harvest with the Sacred Harvester. So we're looking at 150% armor on the set. And then Cloud of Insects is reducing the damage enemies deal. And then Jaunt allows us to just dodge everything in the game basically for 3 seconds. You could also still DPS while you're Spirit Walk to get your health back. NATO groups them up. So grouping them up not only allows them to take more damage, you're also pulling them away from your character, and the same thing. So they're not attacking us with Jaunt, they're not attacking us when they're Prana NATO'd. I'm also not using Manitou. This might change in the future. But as of right now, I'm using Phlebotomize for the extra healing for hardcore. So everything is kind of designed around surviving and thriving in the build. Creeping Death allows Proninator to last forever, basically. Also Locust Swarm. Rush of Essence gives us like infinite, we're basically getting mana back constantly. So we have infinite casting potential. You can see our resource basically it only gets better the more you cast because you have more Spirit Barrages out. They buffed the Gazing Demise. Here's the cube. I don't even know if I would change this with the seasonal theme, but I'll look into it and get back to you guys for sure. These are pets in case you don't know. So they're like phantasms count as pets. So that's why we're using the Enforcer gem with it. And just Trap since we're close anyway. Let me go demonstrate it just to kind of showcase the tankiness. The tankiness of the set. We'll go to like a 130 or something. So we're gonna immediately Spirit Walk, and then I want to get my 10 stacks as soon as possible, and we're going to cast Horrify as soon as possible too. And I'm going to group them up with Proninator and then hit them with Locust Swarm. So I hit all of them in the pack and just start DPSing. And then keep up your buffs. You can, so right now I was getting low and I'm also standing in Desecrator. I just Spirit Walk, keep DPSing, group them up, pull them away from me, make sure I can hit them again with Pestilence, Frightening Aspect. Let's go find a bigger pack here. Yeah, I was gonna play Wizard and Barb, and after this, playing this build all day, like the tanky version, it's not as strong as the normal version, but it's kind of nice to have an option to not just be so squishy. You know, I feel like I can survive a Perdition hit, let's just say, with this build. Group them up. One thing that it does feel like is the explosive blast version of Hydra also, because you're kind of like way tankier than you probably are normally. We're gonna stand in rings always to get our 85% damage boost. You can see sometimes I get spiked a little bit, but it's really like a level build. I can just kind of walk wherever I want. I got hit by this freaking big dude. Dank. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing the... Oh, it's health link. Okay, so that's fine. I wasn't even planning on playing this on hardcore. Maybe a little bit. Now I'm like probably guaranteed gonna play it. We're gonna Spirit Walk to not get... Oh, well, we got caught. We almost dodged it in time. Almost dodged that explosion. When you're running, you can tap your Spirit Barrages just to get the mana back and start casting stuff. Keep up your runes. Horrify. I like that I can cast Horrify while I'm casting Spirit Barrage. will you have a new season Witch Doctor gearing, farming, and endgame guide on YouTube? I already have the current version of the guide, the speed and push build. That one's still basically valid. A lot of the things apply. I might tweak 1 or 2 runes, but since this one's so different, is based on just like a lot of armor, and I wanted to explain why I don't have Big Bad Voodoo, because I feel like that would be one of the most things like people would ask constantly, you know? And you can use the Big Bad Voodoo rune that gives you 20% damage reduction. That would definitely make you tanky also, if you prefer that. I just kind of like the synergy with the armor, and I'll probably like, you know, use armor potion or life on hit potion. Just kind of bring it all together. If you don't like playing around the fetish guys, which I think are really good, they can even block Rift Guardian projectiles and stuff with the Belt of Transcendence. If you hate playing around this, you can use the Captain set and drop Unity for the Captain set. I really like it though. I really like using the Belt of Transcendence, so that's why I'm using it. Buffs you and the Enchantress, increasing armor by 3%. Yeah. And then you get the attack speed buff, which is nice. And I'd probably go Disorient. As long as I'm not getting hit, I'm good. And I would leave these alone probably. I know I hate the top tier of the Enchantress. I never use them. How many Greater Rifts lower would you say this tanky version is? Ooh, maybe like 4? All you have to do once you get comfortable is just swap this to COE if you want to squeeze out some more DPS. Or you can, a middle ground would be to use Ring of Royal Grandeur here, and then use the Captain set. And the Captain set gives you damage reduction based off of reduced resource cost. So if you just do that quick swap, where's my ring? Here we go. You get 20% damage reduction here, and if you get it on like a ring or something. So now I have 33% damage reduction, which is like half of a unity, a little bit more than half of a unity. But then you get the damage from cooldown, so now we have 45% damage. So you can actually just kind of use this as a middle ground, or you can just go right to COE. Seems like quality of life from tankiness may be better for casual. Yeah, and then you have the option to shift over to anything you might need. SSF means solo self-found. I'm just gonna make my own rule set next season and play it. So I'll do like a semi-solo self-found where I'm just gonna play solo and do bounties in groups, because playing bounties solo is really tragic. And yeah, just see where we can accomplish, and people love it. I've been doing this series on YouTube for a long time, but now I'm just gonna make that my main again, and then upload it to YouTube so you guys you can play alongside me whenever you want, essentially, if you miss the live stream. And I'll still be doing a lot of variety, especially like when new games come out or whatever. Anyway, I just want to do a quick video to show you guys that's actually a tanky version of Witch Doctor to play that isn't so squished that you might enjoy. There's going to be a lot of Witch Doctors out there, so hopefully this helps you out. The written guide will be in the description of the video. Shout out to all the patrons, the Twitch subs, the follows, the resubs, anyone that likes the videos, likes the defense guides, anything like that. I really appreciate it. This is Bluddshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.